guys, and my name is Deccaheggie, and welcome to Bareknuckle Street Fighting Brawls. This is a new combat sport where we bring you two men that fight to the finish with only one man left standing. I hope you enjoy these fights and the content. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The postman is on back shift, 2 to 10. How are you doing, guys? Can you hear me clearly? Bareknuckle Street Fighting Brawls is now starting to take off a little bit. People are starting to get the notice in it. Everybody's involved. Everybody wants to come on. I'll be honest with you. See, this week I've been inundated with men wanting to pagger. And that, for me, that's Christmas has come early. Cheers, Deca, miss you, Acro. I've just got off the phone to Brett May. Spoke to him. You know what? Spot on, fella. Anything that me and Brett have said in the past is all tongue-in-cheek. When it comes to proper fighting, that's when it matters. I've had a phone call with him, had a chat with him. Brett May versus Ben Waddington on the 20th of May for free. Promised you I'd give you for free, didn't I? No one believed me. Everyone was thinking, oh, Decca's ripping everybody off. Decca's conning people. Postman is delivering to you guys, which I promised. So, man of my word. Listen, Bare Knuckle Champ, I don't know. Listen, I've had a chat with him about it. He says, Decca, anything I say is all to do with building fights up, and I get it. Listen, I don't sit here and take offence to anything, because like I say, if you keep looking back, you'll just be bitter. Move forward and get on with it. When people are talking to you, talking about you, it's all good for me. The only reason that it's been set for the 20th of May, so we can promote it a little bit, but also give the lads a decent wage, you know what I mean, and also get them fit, because I'm wanting fights to last for ages, like sometimes 10, 15 minute good scrap to give good value for you. I just want everybody to be positive about it and don't be negative. He said, she said, I don't care. But it's special delivery, recorded delivery, let's say, on back shift. Thank you, Decca. that name of the channel cocks me up. But yeah, I mean, if Brett's in the chat now, thanks for the chat, Brett. And we've already put it up, upcoming event. Thank you, Simon D. Right, listen, guys. We scratch your back, you scratch our back. Since I'm putting it on for free, Brett May versus Ben, and there'll obviously be another couple of fights that day, so you'll get a bit of action for free. Can you go over to our fans follow me and purchase the third fight for £1? You know what I mean? I did say, guys, I have promised you that I will be airing fights for free. As long as people are going over to buy the other fights, you know what I mean? I don't, because we do have to pay the fighters. But if you don't want to pay for the fight, that's fair enough. But, like I say, I'm going to deliver, and you'll be getting on the 20th of May, Brett May versus Ben Waddington. So go and set your reminders now. It'll be streamed live on Facebook, FFM, and YouTube. So you're getting it on all the platforms for nothing. If you want to tune in and watch a good old pagger, 20th of May, set your reminders. I can't beat a good old cup of coffee, especially when you're bouncing. To be honest with you, Brett, I told him before, I said, Brett's more suited to street fighting. You can tell when you watch lads fighting, like Ben. But to be honest with you, Ben, for me, has improved so much. If you look at his fights from the previous to now, obviously when I says to Ben, hit the shot straight down the middle, mate, 1-2. Thing is, 1-2s in bare knuckle fighting will win you fights all day long. I call it the soft tissue punches. So you got here, down to the body. Anything on the back of the head and the side of the head, you can risk breaking your hands. I normally used to block with the top of my head, so they hit you right on there and break the hand. That's what's happened with Stephen Miller, rest in peace, mate. In that fight when his hand was out there, always use your skull as a block. It works well. You know what? One thing I like about Ben, and I'm not joking, I've never met a man that wants to fight so much. Ben, if he had his way, he'll be fighting every single week. I've never met a guy that obviously wants to fight so much. And you know what? I totally respect that. And he's not bothered who it is. And as I says to Brett, I said, listen, all this is done respectfully. You have a fight, you shake hands, and we'll go for a pint or something. You know what I mean? That's the best way to do it. But here's me, blabbing on. I need to read out the sponsors in there. So thank you to the sponsors. Everyone knows about our FFM sponsorship, but we're also on their platform. It's a creator content platform. If you want to make money or you want to sell products, click in the description box, or you can see it on there. Our new platform on BK Street Fighting Brawls. In the link, just click it, subscribe to us on FFM. If you want to buy the third fight, Ben's fight against Jake Merchant, Jake does not give up. It's a really good fight. If you want to go over and purchase it, you can. If you don't, fair enough. But yeah, FFM sponsored us also. So does Top Dog Tipster, the man that gives the punch, the bets. He gives you advice on the dogs, on the races. One of my pals actually won £300 the other day. He wrote in this, he wrote in the comments, but respect, man. But like I say, the thing is with betting, like on a fight, it's a kind of a gamble, isn't it? You're messaging Top Dog Tipster for some tips. He'll give you them. You might win, you might not. But hey, he knows his dogs in his horse race, and I know I'm out about them. So, also our other two new sponsors is SE4 Tradesmen. They generate online inquiries by promoting your website naturally on Google. So when you go in the Google search and you put it, it comes to the top. So that company help you promote your website. They push it out there for you. Go and click on it in the description box, see what they're all about. And lastly, Lee Hornsby Plastering is a plasterer. He's helping us out. He's been getting us fighters. Respect to him. He's come on board and sponsored us monthly. As you've probably seen on the recent call-outs, we promote all our sponsors in a good way. Thank you, guys. Thanks for backing us. Thanks for being on the journey. And this, for me, is the start of something special. Like I say, I've had great belief in this. That is why I have opened... That's why I've invested myself and I've invested my time and effort into this. There's been tough days. It's been stressful. That fight has gone out at last minute and all sorts, but it is what it is. We've just got to keep moving forward now. But listen, people are complaining 8-week build-up. Yeah, but you're getting fights before that, man. We're not just going silent for 8 weeks waiting for one fight. We're putting on fights every week. Yeah, isn't there? Infinity, if you don't want to watch, bro, you don't need to watch. No one's telling you to go and click on the links and go and put a bet on other. I'm promoting somebody that's sponsoring us. You know, they're coming forward and sponsoring us, putting their name to us, which we respect. Do you know what I mean? Like I say, if anybody wants to fight, contact me on Bareknuckle Street Fighting Brawls or deccaheggie Official on Instagram. The links are in the description. Just scroll down, you'll see them. Contact me if you want to fight. I'll get you one. We've got some great fights coming up. Listen, guys, you know what? I'm a man of my word, and as I said to you, there's people been going over to our FFM platform and buying the fight. And I just want to say to them people that are, thank you. Totally respect that. Thank you very much. Any monies brought in will be going towards the fighters. right? For me, it's not about me. It's not about the team. It's about the fighters. Always put the fighters first. Look after them. They'll respect you and they'll want to come back and fight again. That's the way I've seen it. Don't burn bridges with people. If you look after the fighters, they'll come back. And there's guys like Judge. I think, are you a mod, Judge? Have you got your spanner? There we go, guys. Just click on that Instagram link, and just if you want to fight, you can. If you want to sponsor us, you can. You'll be promoted. As you've seen there, guys, if you go over, how do I become a member, Gemma? Well, you can become a member of. You've got two choices. You can do the $12.99 a month on YouTube in the description to watch all the fights, or you can just go over to FFM for free, subscribe like YouTube, and then just pay £1 for the fights. So that's entirely up to you, Gemma. But you can just click on that. If you go in the description box, you'll on the home page, you'll see join to become a member, but you'll see it in the description box. So if you want, nobody's forced to do it. If you want to do it, you can. That's entirely up to you as a person. But as I've promised, I'm going to deliver free fights, as I said. As long as we get that off the ground, on FFM, and people start paying for it, which they have been, we can then move on and give you free content as well. It's like a bit of give and take, isn't it? What you guys are doing supporting us, we reward you with good fights for free. Brett never got any fights cancelled, and we don't. I don't know why people think. Thank you, Simon D. You'll see the third fight on there, mate. After this, you'll see it. You'll see the fight, the third fight on members only and FFM. But Richie, is everybody listening to me? I don't care what people say about me, man. I've been on the phone to him and spoke man to man. That's all people need to know. Do you think I'm going to be sitting bothered what people say about me, man? Alice, we're grown men here. Doesn't matter. I don't care what people call me, man. Listen, I'm going to tell you something now. This is to everybody. We have our fights in different locations, right? Not just one place. Anybody turns up to cause trouble, there's 20 men waiting there already to sort the problem out, right? Don't think that we've got into this without having our backs covered, right? For me, personally, my job is to protect the fighters, right? And to make it fair, as a fair play man. That's why you're called fair play. Anyone comes down in groups, they get chest. Simple as that. You're only allowed to bring one man with you on the day. So anybody that's fighting on the day, whether it's Wednesday, on a Thursday, on a Friday, whether you're fighting, you only bring one man with you. Simple as that. If you come down with a team, you're coming for trouble, so you get it. But you'll be chest. Simple as, and you'll never fight on this platform again. Simple as that. And it's probably no loss to some people, but it is. I'm not having that talking to you, man. I don't care what he's been saying about us, man. Jesus Christ. But it's a load of crap. No scrapyard person has given anybody information. See this YouTube, he said, she said. I've never seen as much as that in my entire life. Listen, nobody, I won't get any trouble. I won't get no trouble. Trust me. No man born from his mother intimidates us, man. I don't care. But listen, it's all good. Sweet as nutcase. New member. Have you upgraded there, nutcase? Listen, guys, if you want to see our fights, get the perk, level 4. You get all the fights. But Brett versus Ben is going to be free. Inspector, I know. I've seen all the videos, man. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me. If people want to call me a Jimmy Savile case, doesn't bother me. I've had it for 4 years. Doesn't bother me, man. At all. If people have that same energy face to face with me, let's see if they do it then. Until then, I'm not bothered. I want to crack Decker missing acro ignored, so what's the point? What do you want, bro? I like your title, by the way. What happens, Decca's thing? If you click join to be a member, you got to click join, mate, and it'll come up on this thing, bro. It'll come up. For me, who do I think wins between Brett and Ben? I don't know. See, people, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this as a fighting man. For Brett to get in front of thousands of people on BKFC and have a go, that's respect straight away. If anybody knows what it takes to do it, you've got to remember as well. You don't. It's not like a fight in the pub where it's over in seconds, or like you just put on your toes and you just right into it. You don't have time to think, do you? Like you're standing at the bar and someone clips you and you get stuck into them. That's all done in like seconds. With this, with bare knuckle fighting, when you're planning to fight someone in like 3 weeks' time, you're constantly thinking about that fight all the time. Some people take that as a positive. Good nerves, they take it into the ring and they can turn it. Some people, I've seen good men, tough men, fall to pieces, man, in front of crowds because they get scared and they can't handle that energy that they're getting from it. I love it, me. I always say when I get scared of a fight, I always do. Every single fight I've had, I get scared. But I use it as a positive so I could turn it into control. And once we start throwing punches, the nerves completely go. So listen, anybody that's stepping up to the mark and having to go on bare knuckle street fighting brawls, they've got my respect. I don't care what people say about me, man. You got to understand, man, I'm 39-year-old, right? It's all up here. People can say what they want. I'm not losing any sleep over it. I'm absolutely sleeping like a king at the minute. Turning into a right lazy sod. If anybody's just tuned into this, I lost my role. Well, he keeps saying that I haven't, but he's never texted me. Apparently, the trolls have ruined the whole GBA series for me. I've been practicing the role for 4 months, and they haven't even had the decency to ring me up and tell me that I haven't got the part. When I had the part for 4 months, I've created a character and practiced the role for 4 months for them to just drop me. Man on the drone, you carry doing. But anyways, I don't want to talk about that negativity. I'm going for the future, not the past. Let's put that up there, Kai. Totally, mate. Listen, see when it's like with Mickey as well. See when people call me names, doesn't bother me, because I'm telling you now, coming from a fighter, if other fighters are speaking about you and they want to fight you, that means they must rate you. That's the way I see it. I don't take negativity from it. I take a bit of inspiration, the fact that, well, these men wanting to fight me, I must have something that they want, because they wouldn't be calling me out. That's the way I see it. I don't say, oh, I don't look at it and say, oh, he's calling me a wrong un. Oh, I'm going to hate him for the rest of my life. Why? Tommy, sorry, bro, but you know, be polite, mate. You can disagree with me, but don't come with the bad language on you, mate. Porky, mate, sort your titles out on your channel, man. You will get there whilst others won't. Totally, Kai. You can give them all what you want to your grass. Mate, listen. Right, I'm going to talk. Listen, let me say something now. I want to say this now to everybody, right? I do not care what people say about me. Grown-ass men on here, right? I have nothing to do with other people's beefs. If other people have snitched on people, if other people have done stuff to people, that is nothing to do with me. So you're coming to me telling all this crap, but I'm not bothered. Nothing to do with me, man. I'm staying in my own lane. I'm not bothering anybody. Listen, if anybody wants me, put it on my toes and turn up on the day. If you want to fight me, turn up. But see, behind this keyboard stuff, doesn't bother me, man. Bareknuckle champ, will you stop? Of course it was Richie, but I'm not bothered, man. There's people actually listening to me on this chat. Like, do I have to keep repeating myself? Rewind the video back and go and watch it, because I'm not talking anymore about that crap. I'm not bothered what he says about me, man. We spoke man to man on the phone, and he says, all right. It's all tongue in cheek. Call me anything you want. Pay the landlord $1.99 if you want to give me grief. But if you give me grief, you'll just be blocked. But you can disagree with me. Would I go on King of the Streets? I would, mate. I'd have to get myself fit first properly and do it, but I would, How are you doing, Magic Man? Magic Man, I need you and Sally to write on this. I need you to write on the chat, mate, so I can make his moderators, bro. If you do it now, mate, I'll do it. But here is the link, guys, for our FFM page. I'll just put it in now. Tell you what, I've been 100 miles an hour today. $400 on anyway on a what? What's the day today? Is it Wednesday, Tuesday? Right, there we go, guys. Fans, follow me. Go and subscribe to us. You don't need to pay for the fight. It's up to you. But it's there if you want it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if people agree with me, though. You've messaged my Insta. What's your name, bro? Probably go into the request. I'll have a look, mate. I purchased the third fight earlier, mate. Decent fight. Thank you, bro. Really mean that, mate. I got your message about the drone thing as well. Listen, we're always willing to listen to constructive criticism. Listen, it's not about me. It's about the fighters. And the thing is, if it wasn't for you people, you wouldn't have a channel, would you? So it's for me, I have to listen to what you are saying. If you think that we need to improve on things, I'll make it a thing now. There we go, Magic Man. There we go, bro. Tell Sally she's here straight away. I'll do it now, mate. Add as moderator. There we go, guys. JAJ, are you Jane? I'm gonna put you moderator as well, mate. But make sure, guys, don't block everybody. People kind of entitled to an opinion. But if they come with all that crap and talk of sexual words and abuse, just block them. Try to keep it as positive and sensible as we can. You're allowed an opinion, but don't go down that route. Let's have a look. JJ, you've got it, aye. Yeah. Yeah. But no, I think you had your moderator now, Jane, Sally, Magic Man, JAJ. Yeah, Ben done well in the third fight. But do you not see the other lad? He just wouldn't give up. He wouldn't give up. But if you want to purchase it, guys, you can either go and pay £1 at FFM or just become a member on here for $12.99 a month. Works out about $3.50 a week, and you get all the fights. But as I said, for the people, everyone that's supporting us, I'm going to give you the Ben Waddick and Brett May fight for free and stream it live. So get ready for that on the 20th of May. I've already put the premiere for it on here, but it's all going to be on Facebook, FSM, and YouTube. Streaming it right across the boards so you can all see it. So just say you haven't got YouTube, you can watch it on Facebook. If you haven't got Facebook, just watch it on FFM. If you're not on FFM, it's on one of the platforms. You'll get to see it anyway. Sally, how are you doing, love? Tell you what, Sally, I need you and Darren to send me some videos for the mental health channel. It hasn't really took off yet, guys, but we've actually got a mental health channel where normal people can send videos in and you can put them up for people to get inspiration from them. But listen, I'm honest, mate. I think it's going to be a good scrap with them both because they're both street fighters. Ben, for me, is really improving a lot. when I watched Ben's first fights, he was kind of like quite sloppy with his punches. See now, totally brilliant, man, straight down the middle. Do you know what? He's one of the nicest men you'll ever meet. He's a gentleman, but he'll fight anybody. Ben's game, of course, is his game. I'm not joking you. You know, when I was saying to you guys the other week, I've got a guy that will just want to fight everyone. He wants to fight every week. Ben, he'd fight 3 times a week, man. I'm telling you. He just loves it. That's the mental health channel, guys, that Magic Man's just putting. Go and subscribe to it. If you want to put in a video, just send it in by email to we transfer it to Deca Reloaded, my email address. There we go. He is Jet. Oh well, both up the king, Brett. Well, I just do you both. Put me on a live was supposed to be me versus you. Is that the real Brett May? I've just been on the phone to you, pal. How's it deflection tactics? Is that Brett May's channel? Have a look. I don't think that's Brett, because I've just been on the phone to him. So what's on about deflection tactics, man? Get Brett on it, his real channel. Ring me, pal. Just rang you, man. I'm on a live. Oh yeah, put Brett on a live. Let's have a face off, boys. All right, Jad. Brett, I'm on a live, bro. I'll ring you after it. I've just been on the phone to you before, mate. There's no deflection tactics here, pal. Ben's wanting to fight you, so I'm fixing it up. So I don't know what the problem is. Is it his real channel? I can't ring people on a live, can I? It's not sucker, it's the one, mate. The thing is, right, people, see in life, people take your niceness for weakness. You always do. You should never do that, though. Should never do that. See me, I'll always give people the greatest of respect. Right, I'll always put my hand out and I'll be a gentleman about it. Sometimes people will take that as a weakness, but you shouldn't. Right? The thing is with me, I'm a man of my word. If I say I'm going to set something up, I'll do it. I'll set you up. Like I say, you paid on the day on arrival. That's all cushy. But like I say, Brett, if that is the real Brett, we've already spoke earlier, man. I can't ring when I'm on a live. Yeah, she's got a message there. Right there. What I try and do is, I'm trying to match people evenly. So I think Brett and Ben will be a good one. Ben. Oh. Yeah. I'm not joking, yeah. If people says this is the real Brett, thank you. All right, Brett. Listen, guys, everything is sweet. Stop trying to stir the pot, trying to cause bother. Listen, everything's good, man. Everything's above board, and we'd sorted out 20th of May. Probably get about maybe 5 fights on that day. So you're getting your worth out of it, aren't you? And if it's streamed live, it'll get thousands of people watching it on all platforms. FFM, Facebook and YouTube. But I'll tell you what I will do, maybe tonight or tomorrow, I'll get Brett on to come on a live and have a chat and that. You know what I mean? We'll do that if you want that, Brett, mate. The thing is with me, guys, especially with this street fighting brawls and stuff, for me, it's all about the fighters come first, you know what I mean? And in my head, when I'm arranging these fights, you've got to build trust with the fighters, and you've got to be consistent, right? So as you'll see on some of the fights, even on the third fight, you might see us encouraging the lads because I care about fighters and I'm a fighter myself, so I know what it takes to do it. You're getting some of the lads are just coming off the street, natural and gifted, without any training, having a scrap, and they turn out to be good fighters because they just haven't had that opportunity to do it. So, you know, Martin, both of them. Listen, Brett. For me, Brett's more suited to this because he's a street fighter. That's why it's called street fighting brawls. For me, both of them, like Ben's really improved now. He's looking to be a good fight, and this is what I'm trying. This is what I said to Brett earlier. After the fights, everyone goes for a pint. There's no disrespect. No one comes down with a group of gangs. Doesn't happen. And the location isn't given out till the day before. So, and we're moving. We've been moving different locations. So all this crap about scrapyards and that, it can't be true because we're traveling different locations. Is that the real Brett giving me grief there? Is that go and check if that's his channel? Have a look. Go and check if that's his channel, guys. Was that what were you saying earlier? Big. Have a look. Right there. Commenting on YouTube. Dean Lynch Ward. Not having divvies on this platform, like the thing is, I need to find out if that's him commenting, texting, because it wasn't that before. He was being all spot on. But I think that is it a fake profile? I thought it was fake, false profile. Just texting Brett now. Nah, it's a fake profile. No, it's on. It's not. It is. But you're just texting there, man. Why do people? Do you know another thing, guys? Why do people need to turn this on me? Listen, I'm not scared of anybody, and the thing is, I've nothing to prove. Listen, you've definitely, guys. Half of you haven't got bottle, man. The amount of people you can come on here and encourage people to fight, right? But you haven't got the bottle to do it yourself, man. You haven't got the bottle to do it yourself. But listen, if someone's got a problem with me, right, and let's see if they've got the same energy face to face. Simple as that. Like, I'm not scared of no man. So, how we doing? Strength is key. End of the day, listen, all these people slagging me on platforms, if they come and say it to my face, then we'll have a fight. Simple as that. Don't take my niceness for weakness and think that I'm a mug, because I'm not. Thing is, the silent man is the most lethal man. I don't need to sit on here being all shouting abuse and stuff. You know what I mean? I don't need to do it. I've got nothing to prove. I'm getting rid of all these. Do us a favour, mods. Get rid of these clowns. It is real. The thing is, Andy's 28. I don't know because I'm on a phone, so I can't click on that profile until I get off. You know what I mean? I've seen the videos. The thing is, all right, a lot of people use my name for views. It's as simple as that. You know what I mean? A lot of people do use my name for views. I don't know why. I'm not that big. I haven't got that big of a name, for God's sake. You know what I mean? There's other people that you could actually troll and get a big platform. I'm on a little platform. Like I said, listen, if anybody comes running the mouth about me, they won't even get on the platform to have a fight. It's as simple as that. Why am I going to have someone on the platform? If you're going to be nice to me, be nice and be respectful to me. If you're going to chat crap about me, do it to my face. Simple as that. It's people pretending to be Brett, man. His text before has been spot on. Maybe we should have did it so it was being blocked. No, he hasn't, Wiggy. It was not real, Brett. I know it's the trolls, man. The thing is on here, though, guys, see YouTube. See half of these people trying to stir fights. They couldn't fight sleep. If you think you've got it in you, contact me on Instagram and I'll put you up. See if you can have it. I'm a bite into the machete, man. The thing is, right, I've put you as moderators. If you're not gonna mod, then I'll just take. The reason why I take the mods off is because I'm the one deleting all the stuff. What happens is, if my moderators have deleted a comment and I press it, it just says errors occurred. That means one of the mods is taking it. But if it comes up, a name has been blocked. That's me doing it. They won't ruin any fight, mate. I'm just going over the same stuff again. I'm just ignoring them. We'll talk about something different anyway. Yeah, but I just want to say thank you to all the people that are sponsoring us. The thing is, guys, right, when you're jumping on board with us now, you're gonna get maximum exposure because this is gonna get big, and I do believe so. And when it does get big, like everything that you're building, you build the foundations and then you create something special. Then it'll get big, and you guys that are sponsoring us now, it'll just be the same because you were with us from the start. You know what I mean? Obviously, depending on the exposure you get, like FFM gets maximum exposure. The people that are sponsoring us now the money will not be upped because you're with us from the start. So why am I going to go to the people that have been with us from the start and say, all right, you need to pay us this much now? Nah, if you're with us from day one, then you'll be with us all the way. I just believe in loyalty. Ben's good, mate. His punches straight down the middle are good. He's doing well, man. I'm spot on BP mental health, bro. Yeah, the mods are doing it now. Hello, Decker. How are you doing, Colin? Colin Dunphy, is it? Young Sinatra. But I'm just, you know what, guys? Today I've been spot on. I've got up today, and I'm in a positive mindset. You know, so I'm all right. Decker, are you bringing it? Well, what I am going to do, guys, I'm going to be bringing the governor title out for the street. Like, See the governor title, Lenny McLean, Roy Shaw. For me, being the governor is a street reputation title. So when people say Lenny McLean was the governor, people get twisted. Lenny got beat in the ring, but the cobbles is called the governor because of his reputation on the cobbles. Same as Roy Shaw. When he had the governor title, it's street reputation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a street reputation title out, the governor, on the cobbles, who is the man. This bare knuckle street fighting brawls is about who's the hardest men. It's not about who's the skillfulest. It's not about who has the best boxing technique. It is about who is the man on the street. You know what I mean? So that's what it's all about. What it is, Steve, the reason why there's certain fights that catch the imagination of people. I mean, they catch out. I mean, they're just, for me, some fights are worth the wait. You know what I mean? And if it helps build it up a bit, then so be. But you're getting fights. Like, it's not going to be off no fights till May. There's going to be fights every week, man. But obviously, certain fights I've just premiered it. And I told you, if people are going to purchase our fight on FFM, then we want to give back, so we'll give you free content, you know what I mean? I said that from day one, and I've stuck by my words. I'm not like mugging people off or giving you false pretenses, making you buy our content and not giving it for free. Of course, we're going to give you it for free. I think I'm going to be honest, I think there's only about 45 people that have bought the FFM for £1. I'll be honest with you, like, I just don't understand how people just listen. You know what it is, guys? You buy it, and I'm being totally honest. I'm being totally honest with you, right? If people buy the fight or become a member of the channel on level 4, it gives us that's the real Brett May. You just got my text, bro. Yeah. There was a fake chat. There was a fake profile on here before. Told you that's the real one. 1946. I thank you, bud. That's the real one there. Let's have a look. Yeah. To be honest, guys, right, I'm going to go back to what I was talking about. Now, there's only 45 people purchased the fight, the third fight. I'm being honest, only 45. I actually thought more people for £1 would. There's a lot of people on YouTube expect everything for free, but we can't do that. So you've got to speculate to accumulate. For us to put out free content, we actually need some sort of revenue as well. So if people are going to go and purchase the fights for £1 on FFM, then we're able to give free content because we're making the revenue to pay the fighters on other days. You know what I mean? So that's the way it is. But I promised that I was going to deliver a good fight for free, and I'll do that 100%. Put me on there, I'll jump on back. I haven't got the thing, mate. I can't do it. If I do a live tonight, you can come on, Brett. If I do a live tonight, I'll set it for you to come on. I'll be honest with you, I've never known so many stirrers on these comments, man. And you know what? Half of you haven't got the bottle to do it yourself. You wouldn't pay £1. Deca, I wouldn't pay £1 without at least 3 minutes of footage. Well, there's 20 minutes worth of footage, mate. If you actually go and buy the fight, it's 20 minutes worth. You know what I mean? It's not, like I say, I'm not going to put things. The thing is, right, I am not going to put fights on there that are going to make us look bad. Like, for us to get your trust as a viewer, right, and to enjoy our entertainment that we're bringing to you, we've got to be totally honest with you and be fair. So I'm not going to put a fight for 3 minutes on FFM, but I can just put it on here on Facebook for free. I look at a fight, right? I'll say it on that day. See when the fight's over with. In my mind, as a fighter myself, I'll look at it and say, that's worth a quid. And I'll put it on there. If I don't think it's worth paying for, I am not going to put it on there to look bad. You know what I mean? So you are going to get free fights, but obviously the Brett and Ben, that'll be streamed live. So you can all tune in on the 20th of May. Just set your reminders on the channel. I've told both lads, both have been spot on. Both going to get fit and put on a good show, man. But yeah, I'm going to put our other sponsors on the back because we can't leave people out. But you've got Top Dog Tipster as well. That guy's been with us from day one. Thank you very much, mate. Totally appreciate it. And yeah, our new sponsor, Lee Hornsby Plastering. New sponsorship, man. Like I say, guys, and SE4 Tradesmen, listen, if you want to sponsor us, message me on Instagram and you can get it. We'll put you across the board. We'll get you on in the corner. We'll put your logo up. We'll get your links in the description box and drive some traffic to your channel. Do you know what I mean? So that's, for me, sweet. It's up, to be honest with you guys, it's entirely up to you lot. If you want to pay the $12.99 a month to become a member and get all the content, so you'll get the fights, you'll also get the unseen footage, and you'll see all the backstage stuff that we do. Because what we do is I get my guys to constantly keep rolling the camera. So when the fight's over, we'll probably come up with loads of banter and have a bit of a laugh. But for $12.99 a month, you get all the fights and you'll get all the backstage stuff. Or either pay the $12.99 or just go and purchase the fight for a quid. And like I say, I've noticed this. I've said this right from the start that we cannot move forward because if we're not getting some revenue, because the fight is 200, 300, 400 quid. If you're paying a fighter a certain amount that I think you're worth, you'll get it. But we can't do that continuously if we're not getting no revenue. That is why we had to move the fights to FFN to pay £1, because the videos, the fights used to get, they were getting privacy complaints all the time. So it limited the revenue. If you know anything about YouTube, it limited the revenue, so we're not making any revenue off the fights. If the trolls left us and just left them, then we would make revenue, but they don't. And for me, that ruins it for everybody, because then I'm having to go to another platform to charge people, man, when I could just do it on YouTube for free. But we do it for free, we're not going to be able to continue because we can't pay the fighters. When thank you, Big Boobs, for 458 in the chat. Thank you. Just hit the like button, guys, as well. If you want to donate to us and buy a super sticker, you can in the live chat, in the $ in the chat. If you want to hit the thanks button, you can donate through thanks on the comments. If you just want to support us and subscribe to us, just subscribe for free and just enjoy the content that we put out. Where the fights now, Tony? The fights, mate, are on FFM. If you just go and subscribe for free, I'll actually put the link. They're in the description box, like all the stuff that you need to know. Let's have a look. FFM. Nobody gets timed out for nothing. People get timed out for being fools. Right, I'm going to post it now. I'm going to post the FFM. We've got 253 subscribers already, so that's spot on that. So thank you to everybody that's just subscribed. Like I say, you don't have to pay for the fights if you don't want to. Don't need to. Just your support's good. Look. I'll put it in the link. I'll put it in the live chat now. There we go. I've seen all the videos, guys. I'm not bothered, man. How old are you? Grow up. There's the link. That's it, guys. Fans, follow me. You'll see it come up in there. Just click on there and subscribe to us. If you want to pay for the fight, you can. If you don't, that's sweet. It was bust, so I don't want to miss them. Yeah, man. Go over, Tony. It's there now. The links. Just click on that. BK Street Fighting Ball. Subscribe. If you want to pay £1, you can. If you don't, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, and I'm going to warn people now on here. If you keep going on, repeating yourselves, trying to stir the pot, you'll just get blocked. You know what I mean? Any abuse, any cheek, you know, listen, you don't have to agree with me. But see, when you come with your patter on here and you couldn't fight sleep, you're gone. Simon D, thank you for the super sticker, bro. Really appreciated, mate. That's the thing, guys, as well. Replied to your message you sent me on FM. Okay, man, drone. Spot on, bro. Like Young Sonata just says there, YouTube does not investigate their guidelines properly. You're talking to bots. What happens is when you reach 100,000 subscribers, what happens then, you get allocated a human from the YouTube offices. When you reach that 100,000, channels, people can put privacy complaints in, but they can override them because it's a human. But you're talking to bots on here. You're talking to bots. So you've got to write it in a certain specific way, which is kind of pathetic. But that's why we went to FFM, guys, because we don't get removed off there. And the fights don't. So it doesn't matter how much of a bloodbath it is, it's accepted on the FFM site. I'll tell you one thing, the guys, I just don't know how many times I've got to repeat myself. It's becoming actually boring. So your questions will be ignored. I've answered the same question about 20 million times. Creating my account, how do I find you? I've just posted the link, man, in the description box. I've just posted it in the chat. Look. There. Click on there, Tony. You'll see it come up now in the comments. But listen, I've said 20 million times to people, in the description box of this video, you can click on the links and it'll take you right to them. That water, mate, holds 2 litres. Yeah, you'll come up there, guys, there. See that? It's in the description box and you'll get subscribe to it. How do we join? How do you join where? I'm not sure about the background music in the fights. There is no background music, mate. We don't play music through the fights. If you want to become a member, just click join, mate, in the description box. Last time I'm going to mention it. Anyone wants to become a member, go to the description box. Anyone wants to go to FFM, go to the description box and just click on FFM and subscribe. The music will help upload on YouTube. Everything we put on YouTube, it's all because you got to download the apps, you know, to get for your editing footage. Like, we've got like the best editing. We've got the best editing thing set up. So our guy, our new editor, he's like aware of it. He's like aware of everything. He's really good at what he does there. So, Wolf, see you later, pal. Talking absolute mince. Today. To be honest with you, I've just blocked 4 people there. I don't know what the mods are doing. Like, this is why I don't have moderators. What's the point? If I'm going to be sitting blocking them, there's no point in having mods on, is there? And listen, I appreciate the mods coming on because they're giving that they're putting their time and effort into it. So and that's good of them. But what I'm saying is to stop all arguments. There's no point in having mods if I'm going to be deleting them. The whole point of me having the mods is to like keep the idiots off the channel. Can't believe it's 5:10 already. But like I say, anybody that wants to come on the platform and fight, right? As long as you're respectful, you can come on. Don't get us wrong, a little bit of back and forth now and again with whoever you're fighting, that's welcome. But you've got to be respectful, guys. You know what I mean? What's my view on Is that the real Brett there talking like that? Check if his channel's real. Because I'll tell you what, he won't even be coming on, mate. He won't even be coming on. Anyone coming in when you put nah? It won't be. Anyone will be moderators. One of them people that. You listen. If that's the case, if that's him talking, won't be coming on simple as that. Been all nice before on the phone. Been all nice, and because in front of you's giving it large. Thing is, mate, people get personal, right? Have the same energy face to face. You know what I mean? And the thing is with me, right? And what I'm doing is I'm trying to be respectful to people, right? I'm giving them a chance, but some people take it for it as a mug. But like I say, I need my moderators, if they're there, to go and check any of these channels. Go and check them to see if it's real, because there could be fake profiles. The man I was talking to before was being spot on. I'm a psychopath as well, mate. Okay, Magic Man. Can't beat a nice cup of coffee, you know. My problem is it's not his account, Decker. No problem, Tony. See, do you know what it is, right? If you people that are actually genuine, instead of trying to cause trouble, why don't you just be positive and get behind it? You know what I mean? False profile. I knew it. You know what I mean? Like, honest to God, man. Why? You know what it is, guys? See this. Like, do you know what it is? See the live chats. You get a lot of idiots coming on, stirring the pot. But do you know what? None of them have got the bottle to do it themselves. Why aren't they messaging me to have a fight? Because they can't do it. Yeah. Yeah, but that's the reason why I normally don't have mods. If people want to be mods, that's fair enough. I don't, like, I'm normally deleting a lot of stuff myself, but I'm trying to keep the platform as positive as normal, like as positive as I can. But you obviously, there's that many people out there that want to. I'll look myself after I've got off this. Like I say, if people want to come on and fight on the platform, don't be bringing in negativity with it, because you won't be fighting. Simple as that. If you come on and you be respectful, then you're welcome. Do you know what I mean? The thing is, nobody's going to turn up causing trouble anyway, man. Nobody's going to come to causing trouble, because one, they won't know where it is, and two, there's a team of people there ready to go. So listen, don't think that we've come into this without having backup. now and again, you might need that because divvies want to come and cause trouble. No one will be coming causing trouble. Trust me. Trust me. I'll tell you what I do like, though. I really... Oh, well, someone just said it there. These trolls are so fixated on me. I'm giving them respect, man. Respect for being obsessed for 4 years solid. I've never... Honestly, I'm living rent-free in their heads. That's why they call us the landlord, because I'm collecting my rent. No females. Jane, I've seen the videos. All of you, I've seen the videos. Spoke to him 20 minutes ago. The last video was an hour ago. To be honest with you guys, the thing is, right, these you know what to do, can mate. I've told you 20 million times. You know what it is, guys? These lives get spoiled through just all the idiots that come on. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not even going to explain how to join. Just do it. If you want to do it, you'll do it, innit? But no one will be coming on being disrespectful. Like, no one. At the end of the day, it's about keeping this positive and two gentlemen having a fight. You know what I mean? Let's have a look. Sorry a minute, guys. Just messaging them. Thank you, Tony. Listen, the thing is, see, when it comes to this bare knuckle street fighting brawls, guys, I'm all for listening to constructive criticism. Do you know what I mean? All the time. The lads get looked after. They get paid on arrival. It's down to them to put on a show for you. Do you know what I mean? And a lot of the lads have a proper game, and you'll always find that lads that have never had that opportunity to do street fight or been on a platform to do BKB, sometimes they just come on here and like they come on the fort, like Stenton and Joseph. What a pagger! And to be there in the middle of it, watching it, is respect, man. But it's crazy, man. But yeah, it's on 20th of May. Brett v Ben. Yeah, man. Yeah, there's Tony. There's fight free. You can if you upgrade. If you upgrade to level 4 on the perks, you'll get the fight. Or if you just pay £1 on FFM, you'll get the fight there. Do you know what I mean? So it's entirely up to you guys. Devious. The thing is, I'm deleting people here. This is why I don't have mods, man. What's the point? I'll do it my fucking self. Leslie. No, I'm just JD. They're just what it is. They need to thing, mate. They're having time to get fit because it'll be a good fight. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, a good lot of people want to come on now. When we're on the old Bareknuckle street fighting brawls. Well, of course I did James Winston, but listen, I can't put words into the fighter's mouth. I can't make people fight tomorrow. It's entirely up to them. If people come to me and say, "Oh, I need 5 weeks to get fit," fair enough, we'll set it up. But in between that, there's going to be fights anyway. So 100%. Normally, you sell guys in a street fight, you just there and then, innit? You just get it on. But if you want to see, like, for me, the reason why the 8 week there for them lads is if they get fit, they're going to last longer in the fight. When that's more minutes for you and more entertainment for you to watch. You're not going to want to watch something that's over in 2 minutes, are you? It's just the way it is, guys. I can't force people to do it or say on a day. You know what I mean? But so I'm just thinking, do we do a live tonight or not? What do you think? You can't train the chin, guys. Listen, you can be the biggest man in the world, you can be the hardest man in the world, but listen, that you don't grow muscle on. I'll do a live about 8 o'clock, guys. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, there's loads of trouble on here, mate. That's why I'm just. At the end of the day, we don't need moderators. There's no point, is there? We'll just keep it as it is. Thing is with me, guys, normally, just if you want to actually just watch this, knock the comments off. When you're watching the comments, you're divulging in the conversations, and then it's like, well, you're not really paying attention to what's being said on the screen, are you? So, yeah, man, it's all good. Well, listen, guys, I'll go live tonight. I'll do a live about 8:30 or something like that. But thank you all. Respect.